been a while. I thought I would sit down and talk about the gear I'm going to take. I'm going to do the Benton MacKaye Trail within a week. I'm going to be out on the trail. And I thought I would go through the gear I'm going to take and some of my gear options. But let's talk about the Benton MacKaye Trail first. So the Benton MacKaye Trail is Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina. We're going to start north in the top of the Great Smoky Mountains where the trail, Benton MacKaye Trail, the BMT and the AT meet. And then we're going to go south. So we're going to start and go through the Smoky Mountains. And then we're going to go down to Springer Mountain. But since I haven't gone through my gear in a while, I thought I would quickly go through and talk about some of the things that I have. So let's start with what I'm going to be wearing. My shoes, I just have these. These are the Salomon Ultra Glide 2s. I got about 250 miles on them running. The trail is 300, so it'll put me around 500 plus. They're decent shoes. They should last fine. So I'm going to take those. Let's see. I'm going to take a Puffy Mountain Hardwear. It's got a hood and pockets. All right, the clothes I'm going to wear. I have a Mountain Hardwear hoodie, long sleeve shirt, just an REI brand. Columbia Silver Ridge works great too. Pair of shorts, just a long one. And then short sleeve shirt, 3 pair of socks. Just works better for me because usually I end up with holes in one because I like really thin socks. Resupply boxes came in, so I had new socks or socks without holes in them. Lay these out here. So 3 pair of socks, the Gingy toe socks there on the end, the gray. The blue ones in the middle are darn tough. I like thin socks. Those are really tight on the toes, but they're good socks. And then the ones on the end with the red toes and heels are Smart Wool. Those are great too. Not as durable, but I really like the way they feel. I need to treat all this with Prehike, which I will do right now, which is good for bugs. Mostly worried about ticks. I don't know if ticks are a problem in the spring, but I will find out. All right, so the rest of my clothes that I will take, I got a sun shirt with a zip and a hood. So I'm going to use this as a light outer layer, which I can use for warmth and for sun protection. I will treat that with Prehike. A long sleeve. That's thermal. I got some Long Johns thermal also. I use both those if it's really cold. I rarely hike in those, but I sleep in them when it gets cold. A bandana. I love my bandana. Let's see, rain pants. Yesterday, the rain turned to sleet, and it was just, rainy and cold above freezing. It was fairly miserable for even 10 miles. Just, wow. In my rain pants. My rain pants are great. They're small, they're light. They pack down small, they're light. I can take them off and on while standing on the trail. The main thing you want out of a rain pant though is they're waterproof and they leak. My pants get soaked every time I wear them. I thought it was my jacket for a while. It's not my jacket. My jacket's a Champ. It's great. The zippers are waterproof. It works out well. So the rain pants are a fail. And a rain jacket. The Z-Packs rain pants and Montbell rain jacket. It's great. I've washed it and tried to retreat it. Some type of ball cap. This is the Bavard hat that I had on the AT. A little buff that I use to keep my ears warm. I do have a warm hat, which I take. On the fence about taking a towel, but I'll take it. It's a small microfiber towel. Also, I'm bringing them. I don't know if we'll need them. I have these over mitts, which are Camp brand. They're really light, but digging these out. Just a pair of knitted mittens. My daughter made these for me. So take those to keep my hands warm. Test them out, see how they do. I'm looking forward to these. Let's see, let's go through, well, let's talk about my backpack first. So the backpack, this is the Hyperlight Mountain Gear 40 liter. I've always hiked with this. However, it's just running out of room for me for some reason. And I have, so this pack, this 40 liter, I've trimmed it down so it weighs 17, just over 17 ounces. I have a 55 liter that I've trimmed down and it weighs 23 ounces. I will probably take the 55 liter. I got some pockets on here. I cut the belt down and then put some Z-Packs pockets on there because they're better. So that's the pack. I got a the Durston Kakwa 40 here. I like this pack. It's 27 ounces, so it's heavier. Then I'll dig out. I got a bathroom kit, which is a trowel, toilet paper, hand sani. I think that's it. A filter. I've always used the Sawyer Squeeze, the big one. I'm thinking of trying the Katadyn Be Free. The thing about the Katadyn and most filters I'm coming to realize is I shouldn't think of them as a permanent. They are temporary. A guy was talking about, he uses the Be Free and he through hiking, and he says it lasts about 4 to 6 weeks and he gets another one. If I change my thinking and do it like that, it might be a better way to do it. I haven't tried the platypus one, but I'd like to. So at this trip, I think I'm committed to trying the Be Free, seeing what it could do. I just checked it, so it seems to be flowing well. So that's a good sign for me because I haven't done that in the past. Tested out my Sawyer Squeeze, and it had been a few months, and it is not flowing water at all. I am going to take a pee bottle on this trip, and then I take for water carry. Let's see, I got, I just love this size Gatorade with the mouth there. That works great. It's a 3/4 liter, 1 liter smart water bottle, and then I will take, right now I'm thinking I'm going to take this. It's a 2 liter hydro pack. The Be Free will fit on here, which is very handy. All right, that's everything in the pockets. I'll keep food in there too. Okay, so food. I packed my food. This is 6 days. I should weigh it and see what it weighs. It should be, 6 days for me should be just under 2 pounds a day. 9.8 pounds. So 6 days, that's less than 2 pounds a day. I do have a DCF stuff sack, but I've moved and I can't find it. I have, I'll probably get another one. This is just a decent heavy duty grocery bag. I'm thinking it'll last me. I just don't want to buy another one right now. But, I'll go over food another time, but my food's all set. I got a few tweaks, but then I'll do it. My stove, and I gotta take this apart. I have the Stokes Titanium. I can't take that with me because I'm flying. I got the BRS 3000 stove. It's about an ounce. I got a tiny little lighter in here, and this is the 500 milliliter pot. For my purposes, this works perfect. All I do is boil water once a day for a Mountain House meal. And those meals are 400-ish milliliters per meal. And then I do use the Cozy that it comes with. This thing has been great. I guess that's breaking, but it works awesome. I love that setup. Okay, quick addendum here. I forgot a couple things. Spoon, just a cheap little plastic one I got. I lost my other spoon. Losing a spoon always bums me out, or breaking them like I did on the AT. But I broke my spoon. I've had this thing for a long time. I think I'm 4 days out, so I'm gonna have to figure something out here. It's a bummer. Problem with it. The sleeping, let's cover sleeping next. This pad is the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite R4, and it's 16 ounces. I have the NXT, the one that's R7 of this. I like both these. I have the, what's the other one? The Nemo Tensor. All these are wide, regular wide. And the Nemo Tensor is the same way. It's about the same R value, just weighs 3 ounces more. And then I have a Big Agnes that I got on the AT because all the other pads failed. The Big Agnes is an R3 something, and it's, you know, a little heavier. So my thought is the Nemo Tensor and the Big Agnes are more comfortable probably than this. However, it's like, how much more comfortable do I need for the weight? I sleep on this. It seems to do just fine. So the more comfort doesn't, it's like, if it's compared to, you know, one of these, the comfort is totally off the charts. This is way better. I can sleep on this, and I sort of sleep on this. Good night's sleep. Slept well on the thin pad over dirt's much better than thin pad over wood. Green sleeping pad. That thing has worked out well. Pretty pleased with having that with me now. Just so much more comfortable, and got a really, really good night's sleep on it. So I'm going to take this guy, should be great. Open my sleeping bag on my sleeping system. I do use a pillow, and I keep forgetting it because it's packed away. It's the Nemo Pillow, something like that. It had a cover on it, and I took it off once, and then I got this Station 76 buff when I was hiking the AT. I thought that was pretty cool. So I just put the pillow inside the buff, and it works out really good. And I just put it in with my sleeping bag. This is the Underground Quilts, the UGQ. It's the Bandit. It's very, very similar design to the Enlighten Equipment Revelation. It's got a zippered foot box, so I can just unzip it and close it down. I love that design. My feet are usually not what's cold on me, so you know, I lock up the end if I need to, and it gives me the freedom to just have it over me or lock it up. It works great, and I'm taking this quilt with me. I could have gotten it a hair, when I got it, I could have gotten it a hair longer and a little bit wider, but it fits, so I'm keeping it. I had a small thermometer. Once again, I lost it in the move. I can't find it. So I got this one, and apparently I didn't pay attention because it's it's bigger than I would like, but I'm not spending the money to get another one now. So at night, I track the lowest temperature and then I rate my comfort level. So then I've been tracking my pad, the R value, my sleeping quilt, and the comfort level. So I have this chart, and if I anticipated a certain range of temperature at night, I'm trying to hone in on what quilt and pad combination go together with what temperature, and that's my how I select it. So the tent, I have a duplex. The duplex, if you get the non-standard fabric, I got a dirt colored or something like that. It's actually heavier, and I love this. I love the duplex. It's great. It's comfortable, and I will continue to use it. However, I got another duplex, the Duplex Light. It comes in very light fabric, and it's slightly narrower, 40 inches. So it's just me, but I can put my gear in there when it rains and be protected. I use 8 stakes. I got a little nail pouch or something that holds it. I got four of these just angle stakes, aluminum. I got 2 sort of like the groundhogs that work to hold up the poles because these are great grip. And then a couple little shepherd hooks. I've found these over the years and I just use those for the ends. So with that combination, and then I put it in one of the Hyperlight pods because it just packs down easier on a wet or cold morning. Just getting it in a tiny little thing is too difficult. So I put it in here and then you can just squish it flat. That's my tent. I'm really looking forward to using that. Let's go, and then I have, I use the 1/8 inch pad. I just keep it on top of my pack. I use it for a sit pad. I use it for a doormat on my tent. I put it under my pad. I do all kinds of things with it. It's just versatile and I really like it. When I don't have those, I lay in the dirt and then I eventually look for a pad and a hiker box and put that in my kit. So I just start with that from now on. So let's go through the tiny stuff. Tiny stuff to me is, in my pack weight, I'll hit it at the end, it's around 12.5 pounds for all this stuff, and that includes all the consumables. I just include, this type of stuff, my toothpaste, all the little creams and lotions and stuff. So in here, I will bring a bug net. Probably won't use it, but I just carry it. The Garmin InReach Mini, this thing just works. I keep it in the kit in my pack. I don't have it on my shoulder, and I just turn it on at night, text my wife that I'm at camp or whoever, my brother or something, and just let them know I'm safe, and it works for me. I don't ask a lot from it, and it does what it's needed. Electronics. The temperature sensor, which is new to my kit. Someday I'll drop that, but for now I want to keep tracking it. The pad pump to blow up my pad. I'll probably get a lighter one, but once again, I've just been spending too much money lately, and this thing works. It's 3 ounces. It's a little heavier, but I'll just keep doing that. Headphones, I've stopped struggling with the straps, with the wired ones, and this is a cheap Bluetooth set from Walmart. Works, good charge. If I lose them, which odds are I will, but I haven't yet. I just keep using these. They're great. I take a 10,000 milliamp battery pack. I could get a more efficient one, but for now I got it and I'm just using it. I got this in the AT when my other one broke. A little Anchor, USB, dual charger, and then the cables. One for my watch, Garmin, 965, USB-C, USB Mini. Got 2 of those, so I'll trim one down. Oh, and a charging cable for my phone. Headlamp. What is this one? The Nikkor. I got 2 of these. I got the newer one. I just like the old one. Super simple and easy. It does what I need it to do. I'm not a huge night hiker, but it could do it. A little bit of cash in a wallet. It's just a gift card thing. Okay, so lip balm, some whatever that is, Gold Bond powder, and a little Body Glide. A permit for the Smokies and a little notebook and pen. I like to take notes and keep track of stuff. Vitamins and some prescriptions. And then this guy has fingernail clippers, spare lighter, earplugs. Just getting out of that shelter. I slept in there. I slept really solid, even though some snoring going on in stereo all around me. Just put in some earplugs and slept on. A little knife, some type of safety pin, first aid kit, which is essentially foot care, some Aquamira tabs to treat water if I need it, emergency. Dude wipe for some reason's in there. It looks like some A&D for anti-diarrheal, diarrhea medicine, and then I need to add some more breathe rights. I like having those, not every night, but if you're feeling a little stuffy, nothing's better. And then a little patch kit for the pad, the tent, some DCF patches. This thing's come in handy. And then I also put, I won't take that, but I got a little sewing kit. I've used this a lot. I bought it on trail. It works great. I also, at the outfitter, picked up a sewing kit. So one of my pack modifications, I cut the waist belt off, the hip belt off my pack, and sewed on a different one, my wife's sewing machine. And I used, must have used cotton thread on one of the sides, because I think the cotton thread just rotted out. So I took the sewing kit and re-sewed the belt back on. Should be good to go. Those are extra earplugs. So dental floss, a toothbrush, and then a new tube of toothpaste. I think this is too old. Yeah, expires 5/04. So I might need to get another tube of that. And then this is just the Hyperlight small pod. All that stuff just goes in there. I don't get it. I'll have my glasses, some contacts with me, and I think that's it. So when I pack it all together, what I do is the backpack is, the fabric is waterproof, the seams, it leaks. I've got water inside my pack because of the stitching and all that, and I accept that. But what I've found is, instead of putting, for me, a trash compactor bag or some liner bag, I use the pod. These are DCF, they are waterproof. So I got a waterproof inside a water resistant. My bag has never got wet. My clothes have never got wet. The tent, if it's soaking wet, goes on top of the pack. It works great. All right, I think that's everything. Okay, quick addendum here. And also, trekking poles. These are just thin black diamond carbon ones. They're trifold. They're easy to light and put them in pack if I want to hike, or I have them out most of the time, but those will be going with me also. So next March 31st, I'm going to be hitting the trail. I'll try and put a video together every day. This will come out and then we'll get those going. I'm really looking forward to hiking. I'm going with a couple guys, one I know, one I don't know, and they'll pick me up and we're going to go see the Benton MacKaye Trail. Thanks and happy trails.